So you are joining me here in my testing world, where I've designed a Connect 4 game. So let's go through the process of me designing this. So I started off with an idea of just having the mangrove trapdoors with a little circle in the middle being like the holes in the Connect 4 board. And then what I was originally going to do is I was going to have pistons on just imagine these are normal pistons. I was going to have pistons on either side with one colour concrete there, and then pistons on the other side, hold on, with the other concrete there. And what it's going to do is you're going to select a slot, like each player would have their own board and you'd select a slot and then it would push it in. But then I realised that this just isn't very efficient and also it looked pretty ugly. So what I did was I thought, what if we have pistons that push out blocks that stop a piece of flying concrete in its tracks and then just have it drop down into there. And that's what I finally did. So that's what this thing is right here. So I'll show you the finished version because I've not done it on that one. But what you would do is you would select your slot in this book. So let's say I want to go in the very middle, so that is slot 4. I'd press this button now. It will drop that, and my world's a bit laggy in a minute, and it would go in the 4th slot. 3rd slot for the yellow, like that, and boom, that's in the 3rd slot. So as you can see, it's pretty good. But apart from that, I did this using the concrete launcher up here with alternated pieces of concrete for people's turns, and then down here for the slot selection, the lectern is linked up to a red coder, which then powers one of these pistons. So 7th slot, so last slot right there, will move all the way to 7th slot because the power on this side is less than the power on that side. So it'll power this torch, which then powers all them, but these torches are already powered up here, so it won't really work. So yeah. But then we obviously needed a way to get rid of the concrete here. So I just added a button that was linked up to some pistons here, and then that dropped on some slabs which had hoppers underneath which led to a chest. There's nothing in that chest at the minute because I've got tile drops turned off in my testing world, but that is the Connect 4 game. So I think we should build this in GuildRock. So this montage is just me gathering all the resources I needed, and I've actually got them here in a book. I remember gathering these and I was like ticking it off in my book. But we needed 47 repeaters, 17 sticky pistons, 1 normal piston, 1 comparator, 1 observer, 1 redstone block, 64 redstone dust, a lectern and a book, 34 redstone torches, 7 slabs, 7 hoppers and 2 chests. And it might sound like a lot, but it really didn't take that long to gather. The only problem was I didn't have enough redstone dust, but thanks to Rocket for supplying me with some sugarcane and 10 redstone blocks. It is really appreciated. Even though later on in the video I wasn't too happy, but yeah, Rocket willingly gave me the sugarcane. There was no guns to his head or anything like that for the first time in quite a while. But I mean, apart from that, these resources really didn't take that long to gather. But I mean, I think that we should just get on to building the Connect 4, because I mean that's what you're here for, right? You're not here to see me gather resources. So I'll be building that in just a second. Hi, it's me again. So I've just started building the Connect 4. So as you can see, that's the bit where the concrete gets collected. I mean, in this time lapse we're only going to be building the functional bit, but as you can see, there's the bit that drops all the stuff down. And just enjoy the time lapse. I'll join back in like random bits, so just look out for that. But yeah. So as you can see here, we are building the red coder. This is the bit that like changes all the where all the pistons are, and it's pretty good. Quite like it. But yeah, just watch time lapse. I'll be back in. Don't know how. I'll be back soon. So this bit is the slime block launcher. What we have is the concrete being pushed onto another block, and then that block gets pulled out the way, and then it gets shot, because then that stops all the concrete from like breaking. It's really important, trust me. So that is the slime block launcher finished. So now what I do here is I work on the actual bit that like stops the flying concrete. I built this one block too far forward, so I did later on have to move this back one block, but I don't actually show that in this time lapse. So once I finished all the functional bits of the Connect 4, me and Salty had a quick game, but it was rudely interrupted by something that you will see in a second, which I did end up fixing. Then we had a second round, but I'm actually pretty annoyed it happened, because this game was going quite well for me, until, well, this happened. And because of that, we had to cut our first game short, while I went and scrounged around the shopping district trying to fix everything, spending the last few of my diamonds on like slime and honey. And I was going to buy some, well, I did buy some terracotta, but then I realised I needed glazed terracotta, but I didn't need it. I never ended up using it in the end. But apart from that, we then, after I'd fixed it, second, it became round 2 of mine and Salty's game. So you can just watch the rest of this game if you want. and as you can see here, I won. So I just logged on to the GuildRock SMP when I was quite shocked really when I found out that somebody had been putting pumpkins on top of scaffolding all over my base, and it's not on. I mean, they're all there. But then I later found out that these were lions and they escaped from GuildRock Zoo. So I relocated them. So that's number 3. Number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 8. I was not expecting and frightened me a bit, but I took it out while frightened. Number 9 and number 10. So let's just get rid of this notice, and I think I've got the perfect place for these lines to go. It's in the savannah. It's really nice. The person who owns the place loves animals, so I think we should put them over there, because he would also love having animals around. So why don't we just head over there right now? So you might recognise this from previous videos, but this is Rocket's base, and this is the place I was on about. It's in the savannah. Rocket loves animals, so why don't we just dot them around? Number 1, number 2, 3, hopefully this one scares him a bit. Number 5, 6, and 7. Number 8, number 9, and finally number 10. So as I got left a sign, I thought I would leave Rocket a sign, letting him know why the lions are there. So I told him that the lions would much rather live in a savannah. So I just left him the sign. I hope he enjoys his new base buddies. So while I was continuing the Connect 4, Barn came up to me and was showing me my amazing Christmas jumper. So we then come to the conclusion that we wanted a game of Connect 4. So I'm sand, Barn is gravel. So just enjoy this game, and I'll come back to you when it's done. So as you can see here, I won. I got 4 in a row, obviously. But now is it's time for the big time lapse of the episode, where I just peace out, don't talk, and I just let you enjoy the time lapse. So well, enjoy. I'll come back to you when it's nearly done, or done. Anyway, yeah, see ya. So there's something I've not been telling you. I've actually had a redstone shop, but I only stocked it once and then I couldn't be bothered to stock it again. So I asked everyone if they wanted to buy it, and Nano, whose link will be in the description, then bought it, and he gave me a stack of diamond ore for it, as you can see here. I thought I was getting a stack of diamonds, but no, stack of diamond ore, I'll take that, because I can always fortune it. So, why don't we go and do that now? So from that we got 2 stacks and 13 diamonds, which is the richest I've actually been on this server. I've had about 2 stacks before, but that's it. So I'm quite happy with that for a deal where I thought I was only getting 1 stack of diamonds. But as you can see, I've finished the Connect 4, and but we'll come back to that in a sec. But I'm just showing you that this is now Nano's shop. So this is his redstone shop, as you can see there, owned by Nano God. I'll just check it if he had stock here. Obviously not yet, but he had only just bought it, so I'd be surprised if he had. But yeah, but me and Falcon decided we would have a game of Connect 4 after I announced in chat that it was complete. And well, you can see that I destroyed the clear button because we actually started about 5 more games before that, but Falcon kept pressing the wrong button, and we'll have to restart, which was pretty fun. But anyway, enjoy the rest of this game. So yet again I won here, and I've actually not been beat yet by anyone on the GuildRock SMP, so any members watching this, I challenge you to a game of Connect 4. Please. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I've been Lockley. The links to all the other GuildRock members are in the description, as I mentioned earlier on in this video. If you enjoyed this and you want more, make sure to subscribe. And also, if you want a tutorial for the Connect 4, let's get this video to 15 likes. But anyway, that's all from me, and I'll see you in a bit. Goodbye.